And now we're back and we're going to be doing the pass part of the punt, pass, and kick. Couple of things that I wanted to reiterate again is that your balls, all the balls are cleaned and sanitized in between each use. So don't forget to do that, and hand sanitize. We have some hand sanitizer here too. Did want to remind everybody that we are measuring, because it is football, in yards. So you would measure out in yards, and then whatever distance it would go off center, you would measure that in yards and subtract. So yards, because it's football. So now we're going to do the pass part. I also wanted to suggest that you have something to mark the balls once they hit, because then you can measure all three at once and not waste time in between by measuring the distance in each one. So whatever you use, it doesn't have to be big or anything like that, but just something, maybe it's a rubber mat or a rubber dot or something like that that would mark the spot, and that should be sufficient. So with the pass part of it, there is really no difference. You will get, again, 3 attempts, and again the measuring is the same, how far you're off from the middle, and there's that 3-foot space that we're measuring from. And remember that you cannot go over the line. So if you do that, then there's a 5-foot penalty per throw, or each time that you go over. So we'll do this again, starting with the pass. And there is no limit to how far back you can go behind the line. So if you need a running start or you need something like that, feel free to back up and do what you need to do. It is pretty hard just to stand and throw. So with that, we'll do my first throw. Second one. That's our mascot in the background, Tucker. Did you see that? And also note that the balls that we're using are the junior size balls, like we used during the flag football competition. They're not the full size. They are not the little tiny one, but the junior size, and it'll actually state it on the ball. Junior size. And then what they'll do is measure that, and then we would get those 3 scores, wipe off the balls, and then do the kick portion of the punt, pass, and kick.